I recommend using it anyways, even though it's our only ability. So yeah, and shut up, you little critter. Oh, that's enough Tyrannosaurus. Hope he doesn't come in. Oh, he just got hit in the head. Hey guys, welcome back to DGT, and yes, today we are playing Path of Titans once again, and today we are checking out the Rex TLC, as this video is way overdue. I wanted to get this video out earlier, but I just haven't felt like doing it, but we are here, we are back today, so let's get started. So yeah, make sure that thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment down below what you want to see next. Hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, and let's jump in. Alright, so moving on to our subspecies here, we have the Rex. I still feel like the Rex is the best one. So yeah, it gives you plus 25 knockback resist. I still feel like this one's the best one, and so yeah. I still feel like the Rex is the best subspecies. Now, one feature with this is, Batar is actually based off, like, this model of the T-Rex is based off Tyrannosaurus, and this one is based off the T-Rex. As you can tell, it looks a lot more like a T-Rex. And don't ask me about the saying this one, because I don't know. It just looks skinnier here, skinnier, like, here. That's a little random. Anyways. It just looks like it has like a little extra armor right here, but that's all for the Singles Rex. So yeah, now honestly, the Rex TLC has come with a brand new model. I'll put up a picture of the old model right now, and as you can tell, this one has better animations. So this TLC brings us with new animations for calls, a new model, and new abilities for the T-Rex. So yeah, anyways, I think you've been waiting long enough, so let's get into the build, shall we? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have our build right here, and as you can tell, some things have changed, especially with the legs, senses, height, and voice abilities. But further than that, and obviously Bite has been moved to a generic slot, as you can tell. We'll just start off with Bite. It causes high damage, and it can chew on clamp targets, and they will receive bone break. Now, one thing I should tell you is this build is a little wrong, actually, as there will be two generic slots. So you see how there's two passive slots, like right here. Well, there's gonna be two generic slots in an upcoming update for this game, or an upcoming patch. So clamp will actually be right here, and since that's gonna be in a generic slot, we'll just go ahead and see clamp. So basically, bite. So this is basically a bite, and you can. So basically, this ability bites, and you can hold on to enemies for as long as your stamina allows. You can move and drag them around, and you're immune to knockback while carrying a dinosaur. And yeah, which is good. Now, for our passives, we have padded soles and strong ankles. For padded soles, we have faster and quieter crouch movement speed, and you have boosted stamina regeneration while walking and trotting. So, great to have, especially when walking. Now, strong ankles is where you take 25% reduced damage to hits on your legs. This is kind of like the replacement for Stomp, because if we look on the legs, Stomp is no longer here, and you just got Surprise Attack and Shadow Stride. So yeah, basically strong ankles is kind of our replacement for Stomp now. But you take 25% reduced damage to your hits on your legs. So great to have for like Megalania and those ankle biters. Moving on to our head slot, we have Crushing Bite. It's a low damage attack that also deals low fracture damage, and this is a newer feature. This is actually a newer feature. It does 25% increased damage to fractured targets. So when you, and just ignore that. That's a Tyrannosaurus. That's another thing coming. Yeah, that's another thing coming in the update. yeah, that's another thing coming in the update. The distant calls will also be coming in, and it also goes for Tyrannosaurus' broadcast call. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. So basically, that call and this call will all be distance calls, meaning if you're all the way, like, over where, I don't know, like, say, like, you're all the way over near where that, say, like, you're all the way over where, like, so here I am on the map. Say, like, you're all the way over here near this burrow. You will hear me all the way from over here, by doing the broadcast call. That's a thing in the upcoming update. So, yeah, that's a thing coming in the upcoming update, actually. So, yeah, and it goes for Tyrannosaurus as well. See, there it is. See that Tyrannosaurus like way over there, but I still hear him over here. So yeah. One of. Okay, shut up, Tyrannosaurus. Yep. See, there's the Tyrannosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus being kind of annoying. But yeah. So basically, for our sensibility, we have Killing Blow. This is where you deal 20% increased damage while a creature not in your group has a fracture or bone break within 50 meters. So when you bone break, I don't know, say like an Iggy, that's what they showed on the, because that's what they showed on the Tyrannosaurus TLC update or video. So yeah, they showed this with an Iggy. So basically, if you fracture an Iggy and it's not in your group, which will never will be, you'll get 20% increased damage, which is great to have. Now, Blood Rivalry is a decent attack, but I would never. Okay, shut up, Tyrannosaurus. I would not use this unless you're fighting apexes, because landing any bite attack against an enemy will give you a stack of Blood Rivalry. Reaching 3 stacks will grant you a 6 stack of buff, increasing your fraction damage by 50%. Meaning, so while it takes, so basically, it'll take 2 crushing bites, basically 2 of these to bone break a target. But with 3 stacks of Blood Rivalry, it'll only take 1. So, okay to have it, but it's not. But it's just not good for our, But it's just not good for using against like targets, against many targets. I would only recommend using this against apexes. By the way, I'm just gonna go to a different spot because this timer time is being annoying. So I'll be right back. Alright, that's better. So, going back to the build, I discussed why you shouldn't use Blood Rivalry. Now, there is a build on this dinosaur now, on the day I'm filming this, but it probably won't be around anymore. But that build is where you use Power Couple, which this is a decent ability, but I also wouldn't recommend using this, especially with the upcoming thing where Clamp will be right here. So yeah, I don't recommend using it. Hyper Carnivore is our only metabolism, so you're gonna have to hunt a lot of food so you can stay alive, and you can only eat fresh meat. And fresh meat does not count, like the carcasses around the map, like the corpses around the map. You can't eat those because those are carrion, which is dead meat. You need fresh meat, which is players' bodies. So yeah. Moving on to our hide ability, we have King's Mantle. This is a ability where taking hits grants us 2% stacking damage boost, up to 10% for 10 seconds. So basically, if you're good at multiplication, 2% to get 2 to 10, you just times 2 by 5, which just 2 times 5 or 5 times 2 is 10. So basically, this thing stacks up to 5 times. So when you get 5 hits, you'll gain a 10% damage boost. And when you keep getting hit, and if you keep getting hit, you will get and when you keep getting hit, it will refresh the countdown. It will refresh it. By the way, I'm gonna tell this timer then to shut up. Alright, that's better. So, we left off on our legs. So, basically, surprise attack is what we have for our legs. And this is, if you don't know what's, now this is a bit of a confusing description. Now, if you don't know what, now if you know this game well, you probably have heard of the PT Rex. Yes, that's right, PT Rex. I just spelt it on the screen using the mouse, but yeah, if you haven't heard of the PT Rex, it basically has this ability, but on the PT Rex it's called Red Herring, which Red Herring on PT Rex, basically after you crouch down for 10 seconds, you basically can press a button and you gain like a 50% acceleration boost, allowing you to turn into the fastest dinosaur in the game. Your acceleration and speed get boosted significantly, and this just allows you to basically just allows you to catch up to anything, so you can bone break them and then kill them. But this is kind of like the same. Thing, just a little nerfed with the speed. But basically, after crouching for 10 seconds, you can sprint forward again at 20% speed boost and a 100% acceleration boost for 10 seconds. During this time, you're also immune to knockback, only usable out of combat and will disable upon entering combat. Great ability to have, great for ambushing. I recommend using it. For tail attack, it's not only one, or for our tail, we only have tail attack, so I recommend just using it. Now, when I did my last Rex video, this used to be like your secondary damage dealer, or your backup damage dealer. And you actually used to be able to kill some things with just your tail and stomp. But you can't do that anymore, because they completely nerfed the tail attack's damage. So now, it's just impossible, so yeah. It's impossible to do that. This thing only does 5 damage now, which is not a lot. It's practically nothing even. It's barely even noticeable. So, but this does cause knockback, so you can knock them back out of your. So basically, if I have a dinosaur behind me and I'm turning. Oh no, he's behind me. Oh, whoops, wrong buttons. Oh no, he's behind me. Boom, I snap back my tail. I can bone break him, and I can kill him. That's basically what tail attack's used for, so yeah. I recommend using it anyways, even though it's our only ability. So yeah, and shut up, you little critter. Uh-oh. That's enough Tyrannosaurus. Hope he doesn't come out of here. Well, let's finish up this build, so we don't get killed by an Alpha-Tyrannosaurus here. Anyways, for our voice, we have Rampage. This basically is a great ability for Rex. This allows you to deal up to 50% increased damage for 30 seconds when below 50% health. It scales with the amount of health missing. This ability can be used if deafened, and that's this is basically just a thing for Borisboldia. It has a deafening call. Like, it has a call where it can deafen you, and basically that will allow you to then after that you won't be able to use your things. Or you won't be able to use your vocal calls. But that right there, that little thing standing up, that is a Tyrannosaurus. It's an AI critter, and that looks like an alpha to me. So we're gonna go pick on it, and you'll see. Yeah, that's my little thing right there. Yeah, shut up, you little Tyrannosaurus. So yeah, now my surprise attack's all set up, and if I press the shift button, you'll see I turn away faster. And I got it. That's all because of tail attack. So yeah, that's all because of tail attack right there. And yeah, we got some free food from that, and there was a little thing over there. So yeah, and as you can tell, this is actually my walking speed, and if I press the control button, now I'm in crouching speed. I even walk faster than walking. I crouch faster than walking. That's just impressive. And he's sitting down. Time to go. that's another kill for us. Now, don't mind me. Now, don't mind me. Don't worry, I will be hunting critters. I'm just fooling around right now. But, yeah, as I finish eating this critter, let's go find a dinosaur for us to kill, shall we? Alright guys, so it looks like we have our first fight. We have ourselves a Tyrannosaurus here. Oh, damage there. Oh god, wow. Pull up that. Oh god, get out. I didn't mean to pull up my little Windows thing. I'm playing on PC for the first time a couple times. Got him on the tail again. Now I gotta use Rampage here wisely, cause oh, came right into me. Just knock him away. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that ping there? There's another good hit. Oh, he just got hit in the head. There. Doing good here. And he's dead. There we go. So yeah guys, basically all I did was I just used basically my Tyrant's Presence there. I mean, not my Tyrant's Presence, my King's Mantle ability. Because he was hitting me, and I was getting I just kept refreshing my 10% damage boost. And, yeah, I tried using Killing Blow, but it didn't really work. I tried using Crushing Bite, but, again, it did not work. So, yeah, mainly because he was just too fast, and, yeah. But, we're gonna find ourselves another fight. So, yeah, there's some more dinosaurs.